Have you wanted to get some of the Trials of 9 weapons back when they had Trials of 9 and Destiny 2? Well, you're in luck to add them to the Prophecy Dungeon, and in this video today, we're going to take a look at them. I'm going to show you what perks I would look for, and you can decide whether or not you want to add some of these to your arsenal today. Alright, first up we have the Last Breath Auto Rifle with full bore polygonal rifling, appended mag, high cal round, substance, and osmosis. Not a bad little roll with a reload speed masterwork. Now, as you see by the background gameplay, honestly, this gun feels more like an SMG than it does an actual auto rifle. 600 RPM with an adaptive frame. Honestly, it's a good little ad clearing weapon. I wouldn't take it into something like, say, Garden of Salvation or Deep Stone Crypt or Vault of Glass even. But for like strikes or something, or even PvP with a good roll, that would be an honestly good little weapon. Stability is kind of impact is kind of there-ish. Perks I look for: kill clip, frenzy, appended magazine, heating up with a reload like mine has, or a stability masterwork. And for PvP, I would probably look for not quick draw, but snapshot sights, maybe kill clip. I'm not a PvP player, so I will have to get in touch with some PvP players about that and get back to you from there. Alright, honestly, not bad. It'd be more fun at strikes than anything else. Now, we're going to take a look at the Judgment hand cannon. This thing is actually turning me slowly towards hand cannons. As you see by the roll here on mine, not bad. Time payload is actually a lot of fun. And as you see here from the background gameplay, it makes Thrall jump pretty high. And it's kind of fun, too. Alright. This is actually teaching me how to be a little bit more proficient with hand cannons. And the time payload produces some rather explosive results, which you'll see towards the end of the video, because I caught a massive explosion from a cursed Thrall, which I had to leave in for you guys. Alright. And on top of that as well, if you can chain that shot between two enemies like I did there, you can actually take out more than one at a time. Alright, gonna come up here. 1, 2, 3. Not bad damage, by the way. Alright. Sorry about that. I had to sneeze. Perks I would look out for on this gun: Vorpal Weapon, Rampage, Explosive Payload, Time Payload, Stability, Range, or Handling Masterwork. Hits kind of hard, too. Alright. And speaking of causing a massive explosion, I'm going to up here, trigger this, back up a little bit, and I told you, massive explosion. And oh, he decided he was going to jump out and say hi, so I had to do the honors. Now this sniper, the Long Walk, it's got Frenzy, Clown Cartridge, high cal rounds, flared magwell, fluted barrel, and corkscrew rifling with a handling masterwork. And guys, this thing is nutty. Look at the range on this thing. Alright. At that, it's extremely accurate. Alright. And on top of that, some of the other weapons can highlight the targets for you. Perks I would watch out for: Triple Tap, Mulligan, Dragonfly, Vorpal Weapon, Snapshot Sights. I'm so sorry about that. And that right there would probably be a good boss DPS weapon as well. Combine that with something like a 1K or a Jotun or something like that maybe. Now, Sudden Death, the shotgun. This thing, guys, actually was a lot of fun to use. Alright. It's an aggressive frame, and you see by the roll here, it's a good all-around roll. And as you see here, this thing hits like a truck. Alright. It is kind of slower firing, because albeit it is an aggressive frame shotgun. Now, lay down the law here in this lost sector. And as you're going to see towards the end, the boss, he doesn't stand a chance up against this thing. Now, perks I'd look out for: Assault Mag, auto-loading holster if you do not have the shotgun holster mod. Alright. Trench Barrel, Rampage, Frenzy. That right there would be a nasty combination. Alright, like auto-loading, Trench Barrel, auto-loading, Rampage, or Frenzy even. And then Masterworks, I would go with either a reload speed, stability, or a range to kind of give you a little bit of a standoff distance with a shotgun. Now, as you see there, the chunk I just took out of it. Alright. And on top of that, you can actually reload cancel pretty quick with this thing too, which I thought was kind of neat. That's actually how I figured out how to do that. It's either me just practicing the reload cancel too. And honestly, this thing hits like a truck. Like I said before, this thing is just nuts. And honestly, I would take this into a raid. That's how good I trust this shotgun. Now, the darkest before pulse rifle. All right. This thing, armor piercing rounds, flared magwell, quick draw, and elemental capacitor. I want you guys to take note of the elemental capacitor, especially with the handling masterwork. Now, I'm not going to comment on the stability of it because it can be actually altered by the elemental capacitor perk. All right. As see in this video, I'm running it with Void. A little glimpse of the auto rifle there from earlier. All right, so 540 RPM, and that wizard made me mad, so I had to do something about that. Anyway, it is a little bit slow to reload. Average mag size for a pulse rifle, so about 36 rounds. Perks to watch for: Rampage, Elemental Capacitor, Heating Up, Frenzy, and a Masterwork in either reload or stability, and you'll have your good all-around pulse rifle. Because you see here, I'm cleaning up knights left and right with it, and it's a good backup weapon to swap out from something like a grenade launcher or an auto rifle or a kinetic shotgun or a kinetic sniper or a bow even. And I had about enough of that knight right there. He had that one coming. All right, the sidearm, a swift verdict. All right. Now, not my first choice in sidearm. Extended mag, alloy mag, you see their tunnel vision, kill clip with the handling masterwork. This could be fun, but a couple of things that I need to tell you. It's a 260 RPM precision frame, which means it's going to be a little bit more vertical on the recoil, which by that I mean the gun's going to come up, and it's going to be a lot more predictable on how it's going to come up. All right. Average mag size for a sidearm, so it's nothing really too major, like too nutty. All right. It is a bit slower firing than, say, some of the other sidearms out there. Now, perks I would watch for, to be honest with you: Rampage, Dragonfly, Autoloading Holster, Frenzy, Kill Clip, Multi-Kill Clip like this one has, Heating Up, maybe Vorpal Weapon if you're going to use it in PvP. But other than that, honestly, there's better choice in sidearms out there, in my opinion. And keep on, I'm not a big sidearm user myself. So if you want to take my advice with it, go for it. But if you can honestly go nuts with this thing, by all means, go for it. Have fun. Other than that, it's a pretty good little sidearm. I mean, it'd be like a good little backup weapon. I wouldn't like go on like a absolute rampage with it. But at the same time, if you're good with it, go for it. Now, with that being said, this is only some of the weapons that I've done research on. Sorry about that there. That was offered from Trials of the Nine. Now, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video and got some value out of this. And if you want to add some of these to your arsenal, run Prophecy and they will definitely drop for you. It might take a couple runs to get the roll you want. But as always, guys, y'all take care. Y'all stay safe out there. God bless you. And y'all have an absolutely wonderful day. And I hope you guys are doing good on your season passes for Season 15, because I cannot wait to see the end of the storyline for this. Y'all have a good day.